Dr. Marin Solis found the drone half, buried in the ashes of the old testing range, its surface scorched, its joints locked stiff. It didn't match any known model, sleeker, smoother, almost organic in its curves. He knelt beside it, brushing dirt off its luminous core. Someone spent a fortune on you. The drone didn't respond, of course. Its power cell was dead, and its casing looked centuries old. But the design was beautiful. Marin hauled it into his workshop and set it on his main table. He expected the usual: rusted gears, cracked circuits, maybe a salvageable motor. What he found instead made him forget to breathe. The interior wasn't mechanical. It was ground. Filaments like nerves, plates like bone, cores like beating hearts, except all of it was metal, shimmering with bioluminescent veins. "This isn't a drone," he whispered. "This is art." He spent hours studying it before he dared touch anything important. Every repair required intuition more than skill, and for a scientist who lived by logic, intuition was terrifying. Still, he followed the patterns, aligning impossible structures with impossible tools. At midnight, the drone's core flickered. Marin jumped back. No way. That shouldn't be possible. The lights stabilized. Something inside shifted, slow, deliberate, as if waking after a long sleep. Then a voice, soft and echoing, filled the workshop. "Where am I?" Marin dropped his wrench. Hello." The drone's eye slit glowed bright gold. It rotated toward him, but the motion was too smooth, too purposeful for a machine. "You repaired my shell," the voice said. "Why?" And Marin wiped his palms on his coat. "'Cause you were broken, and because I've never seen tech like yours before." The drone hummed, almost like a thoughtful breath. "You are human. Industrial age, pre-unification, primitive, hey," Marin said, rude. "Not an insult?" The drone answered, "A classification." There was a long pause before it added softly, "Still, you helped me." The voice sounded almost young. Marin asked. The drone hesitated. "I am Lyris." "Your model number?" "My name?" Marin blinked. "Okay, Lyris." There was silence again, heavier this time. "My people," Lyris whispered. Before the fall, Marin's throat tightened. He heard the kind of grief that didn't belong to programming. "So you're the last one?" he asked. "No." Lyris' golden eye dim. "I am the Heir." Marin sat down slowly. Lyris' panels unfolded like petals, revealing a small sphere pulsing with star-like patterns. "To the Valorian sovereignty," she said. "An empire that spanned 1,000 worlds. I was created not as a weapon, but as a vessel, keeper of our memory, bearer of our lineage." Marin stared, speechless. "My creators tried to preserve our legacy as our enemies closed in. They placed our culture, our knowledge, our bloodline, everything, inside me. I fled. I survived. But I crashed here, and you waited for someone to repair you," Marin murmured. "No," Lyris said. "I waited for someone worthy." Marin froze. "Worthy? Lady, I'm a scientist who fixes old junk because no one else funds my research." "You saw a broken thing and healed it," Lyris replied. "Not for glory, only because you could." The sphere's light brightened. "My people called that virtue." Marin swallowed. "Virtue. You repaired the heir to a fallen empire," Lyris said, "and in doing so, you became part of it." The workshop shook suddenly as a thunderous boom echoed outside. Marin ran to the window. 3 dark, angular ships descended through the clouds. Nothing human, nothing friendly. Lyris' voice sharpened.
"They found me."
"The ones who destroyed everything." The ships opened, releasing towering figures in jagged armor. "I can't fight them," Lyris said softly. "But I can." Her body unfolded, expanding into a humanoid shape taller than Marin. Her limbs reshaped, armor plates locking into place. The golden eye became a radiant visor. "You restored the Heir," Lyris said. "Now let the Heir defend you." She stepped outside, metal feet cracking the ground. The invaders charged. Lyris moved like a star detonating. Blinding fluid, unstoppable. Each strike released shockwaves, each gesture a burst of light. Marin watched from the doorway, unable to comprehend the scale of the power he had revived. Within minutes, the attackers lay scattered, their ships burning. Lyris returned to him, shrinking back into her smaller form. "It is not over," she said. "More will come." but with you I have a chance. Marin let out a shaky laugh. A human scientist and a royal drone thing from a dead empire. This is going to be one hell of a paper. Lyris tilted her head. Paper. Never mind, Marin said. A rebuild, she answered. Not just my people's legacy, but yours. He nodded slowly, feeling something stir in his chest. Excitement, fear, purpose. All right, he said. Let's fix an empire. And for the first time in centuries, the air of Valoria glowed with hope.